word is out. Kylie Minogue on Going Live. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. We were talking to Bros, to Matt and Luke, a few minutes ago, and saying that they probably sold as many newspapers as they have records. And you would be in the same category there, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
There was one yesterday in the paper, and it says, I'm so tired, exhausted, Kylie Minogue left record company bosses reeling after she threatened to quit pop for good.
Oh my God. No.
No?
Maybe a long time ago.
Was it quite an old one?
I think so. I think they're quite desperate for some news.
But if it was a while ago, did it come to that at one stage? Did you think?
Yeah, it did actually. Maybe not quite as dramatic as they like to put it, but yeah, there had to be some changes. Otherwise, I wasn't really interested. I mean, I have to be happy as well as them.
So what was it? Was it just like a grueling and punishing schedule?
It was that. It was also not being able to put in as much, or not being allowed to be as creative as I would like to be and have as much control. So I have all of that now, so I'm quite happy.
So would you say that you are in complete control of yourself now?
I would be lucky to be in complete control of myself, but I have as much control as I would like to have.
So are you turning into a bit of a Madonna?
Not quite. I do have my little tizzers, but no, I don't think I'm quite the same.
What about being tough? How tough do you have to be?
Pretty tough. I mean, just talking about newspaper articles, there's so much rubbish written in the papers, and a lot of it is for the sake of sensationalism, and a lot of it is just to be, or some of it is just to be snide and, you know, give you a hard time. So.
But once again, we were saying before that that sort of thing, sort of being a pop star and being in the papers, sort of go hand in hand.
They do, and I don't think that it should. I mean, people say, well, you should accept that, you know, it's part of what you do. It doesn't have to be. Unfortunately, it is, but there's no reason why it should be. But I cope.
Does it get to the stage where you like drag your hair out and think, that's it, I am going to pack it in, I'm going to do something else?
Yeah, I do. I think most people do, no matter what their profession is. You have days where you just are desperate to do something different, and do something else. So I definitely have those days.
What would you do?
Bits of shopping, perhaps.
This would be the new career.
Yeah,
Shopping
professional
Kylie.
shopper. Oh, if I'm having a bad day, I'll probably, I don't know, go to the movies or call up friends or go out. Just try to not think about what's bothering me.
How often is it possible for you to be normal?
Well, I tend to do things as normally as anyone else would, though.
Did you go on a bus?
I did go on a bus a while ago. I was so excited. Like a 5-year-old on the bus. So I wouldn't say I do those things, well, far from regularly, but for me it's more like a novelty to do something that is considered normal. If
you were going to live that life, that new life, just maybe for a couple of weeks, I think you'd probably get get to miss the superstardom of pop after a while. That glittering road of pop.
Probably. It's taken me so long to get used to it, I probably...
But if you had one burning ambition in that day off, that complete day off, other than shopping, which you've mentioned, what else would you do? Where would you go? What would you like to do?
I would go to a tropical island somewhere. I'm doing all the lazy things, aren't I? Holidays, shopping. Do you mean what other profession would I like to do?
Tropical island is good enough. I mean, that's good enough. But professionally as well, yeah.
Professionally, I really don't know. I mean, I know that if and when I stop doing this, I will still be involved in business of some sort. I don't know what, but I would like to, you know, have a business of my own or partnership with someone.
Have you thought how that would be, in what area you would like to move with the business? I mean, are you talking about sort of a shopping chain, stores
I really
or
don't
restaurants?
know. Don't know. I mean, I just know that I wouldn't like to do nothing.
And who would you take to your tropical island?
Well, that's a trick question, isn't it? Oh.
Me?
I don't know.
I don't believe you.
I don't blame you.
Who would it be? Who would you take?
Oh, a certain friend of mine.
Okay. Whose first name would be? Yes, we know him.
Yeah.
We know him. Yes, this is the new person in your life now. This is your new boyfriend.
One of my friends.
Is
yes.
it once again? This is another area that's very hard if you're in the public eye to have a relationship, to have a boyfriend. Is that hard for you?
I think relationships are difficult anyway.
After the vast publicity of Michael.
Yeah.
Michael
Well, yeah, I mean, it's nice to have a relationship. It's a very personal thing. You don't want everyone, firstly, knowing about it. Secondly, they don't really know about it. They think they do. They think they know everything. But in actual fact, they know next to nothing about the way you feel about each other, about yourself, about anything, you know. So sometimes it can be really mixed up and taken
Will he
out of
come on
context.
tour with you, do you think? Will he be standing there in the wings and willing you on?
I don't know. I'm quite, actually my London show I'll be quite nervous at because most of my friends will be there.
And is it all ready? Is it all planned and you're all sorted for it now?
At the moment working on the choreography and getting the set list together and stage, so it's all coming together.
It's a very dancey show. You came on the Radio 1 Row show when I was down in Plymouth,
Yeah.
and it is a very dancey show, isn't it? 'Cause you did a bit
Incredibly,
from
so I'm like trying to get fit.
working
right
out.
now. Yeah.
You're working out. And there is a possibility, if you are a fan of Kylie and you would like to go to one of the concerts around the country, that you could go for free. You've got to get yourself there, but we'll provide the tickets. What's the question to win those tickets?
The question is, okay, my album's called Let's Get To It. If you were to go to Queen Maud Mountains, where would you go?
Right, let's get to it. If you were going to go to Queen Maud Mountains, where would you go? There are 4 tickets to the concert to give away, 4 sets, so you could go along. Make sure you can get to the venue, otherwise, well, you'll be walking, actually, as a matter of fact. So we'll provide you the tickets, but you've got to get the transport and say whereabouts you live. Make sure you stress where you live so we can send you to the right one, and the very best of luck. Thank you very much for coming in. A pleasure, as always, to see you. And the address is Going Live, P.O. Box 8181, London W12 7SE. P.O. Box 8181, London W12 7SE.